Bam, there we go. We live. I explained to everybody. Hold on, let me make sure I get all this shit right. I explained to everybody already on the podcast, the pre-podcast part, why I sound like this. I can't say some words. It's because I just came from the dentist and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to hear that part, you got to listen to the podcast on the iTunes podcast app or Soundcloud, FLS podcast, ! Go live. We live. Here we go. View broadcast. So I can close this. Let's get the broadcast up. Is it muted? It's muted. All right, bet. So now I can see if somebody come in here. And then we start with this right. Bam. All right, now we back. Now, I just got an alert. Just now, I just got the alert. Y'all talk crazy about James Dolan. Y'all tell me James Dolan ain't shit. James Dolan this, James Dolan that. Let me pull this up here so I can see if anybody comes in. And then I can see myself right here. Y'all tell me all this stuff about James Dolan. I listen to y'all. I laugh because a lot of y'all don't know what you're talking about. You don't know much about the New York Knicks. All you know is jokes on Twitter. A lot of you guys just know jokes on Twitter. I'm sorry. It's still very numb. I'm very hungry. I went to the dentist and I can't. Yo, y'all can't tell me that this podcast, I don't take this thing serious. This episode 119, the Willis Reed episode, right? Your man just came from the dentist getting needles, pow, pow. And I'm like Conway the Machine, and I still get on the mic. I still come get on the podcast because it's been a while. I missed out on a lot of stuff. I didn't mean to miss out. If you want to hear the explanation of why we missed last week and why I'm talking like Conway the Machine in full detail, you go to the iTunes podcast app and you listen to the podcast, or you just go to the website www.shopheirlooms.store. You click podcast, and then bam, it'll lead you the right direction. SoundCloud, iTunes, whatever. Just make sure you rate and review. And if you're watching on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe and make sure that you like the video. But I just saw the alert. Ujuri, how you say his name? Ujuri. Dolan wants Ujuri. So I can tell you what's about to happen right now. Before we get into that, it says he's plotting to take another run at him, the Raptors president, even if it takes Phil Jackson type money. So he's gonna cash him out. Now, that's not a bad thing. We'll talk about why it's not a bad thing. Remind me to come back to that. Let me tell you what's about to happen in New York, because I've seen this happen a million times before. I've been a Knicks fan my whole life. I've seen this happen. I know what's about to happen. Now, unfortunately, David Fizdale is on his way out. He's gone. Now, I was telling people, if you talked to me earlier, earlier in the week, or maybe 2 weeks, for the past 2 weeks, I've been saying we gotta get rid of Fizdale. Because stuff is not going how it's supposed to go. Meaning, not because he's playing people a lot of minutes. I love that about Fizdale. I like that. I do not like that. What I don't like is that Julius Randle, whoever gets the rebound, push it. Players come and they're playing with us and they're not doing what they would do on a normal team in a normal NBA setting. They're coming to us and now it's AAU or they at LA Fitness. That's what it looks like to us. It looks like we at LA Fitness. Now, don't say Fizdale don't got players, because that's not true. I think it's more the system. And Fizdale don't have the right system for us. He doesn't. It is what it is. I don't think he has the right system for us. The right system for an NBA team. He got you out there just playing ball. That's all you doing is playing, which is good. It's good maybe for fantasy basketball. It's good maybe for he's a player's coach, because who doesn't want to play for a coach that lets you just play? You feel what I'm saying? Fizz let you just hoop. But that's not going to do you nothing in the NBA. I do not. Julius Randle, I was very excited to sign Julius Randle. I was mad excited. I was like, yes, this summer was not a failure. We were able to get cap security. We got all those 1-year deals that we player options. I mean, team options on the power forwards we signed. So that means they're gonna be on the expiring contract, and we can either trade them or we can just let them go at the end of the season, and we back with maximum cap space. So Julius Randle was the cherry on top. Pause. So I'm like, yo, he's gonna come in. Double. He's gonna kill. Yo, oh my God, he's not horrible, but he's got way too much freedom. He can't be your main dude. Julius Randle can't be your main dude. I'm sorry, he just can't. If you want proof, watch a Knicks game. Don't tell me what his numbers look like. You gotta actually know ball and see what he's doing out there. It's just not it. We can't have that. It's just not it. I cannot have him out there doing that, fucking around. And Fizdale got him out there fucking around. Now, one thing, Fizdale is I'm afraid another coach will stunt the growth maybe of somebody like RJ. Yo, Kevin Knox and them should be starting. It should be all the young cats starting. It shouldn't be, yo, you earn your spot in practice. Is what, bro, we trying to bring these young cats up so we can see what we got going on, so we know whether we get rid of them or we keep them. Marcus Morris is tough. I'm not telling you he's not tough. Maybe he's a bad fit for us. For real. I mean, he should just come off the bench. I never seen Marcus Morris playing like how he's playing. I've been watching him his whole career, and I've never knew he had the shit that he got in the bag now. I never knew that. Why? Because he never had that freedom on any other team. I thought he was a 4. He's a 3. He can score. Like, he handled the ball. He's a 3, bro. He's not as skilled maybe as the top-notch threes, but he's a 3. He's not a 4. And who knew? I didn't know that. Because he come on the Knicks, and now he at LA Fitness, and he just going crazy. He remind me of what Al Harrington was with us. I don't know if y'all remember Al Harrington. He used to average 20, but he used to shoot every time he was a chuck. We don't got the right shit in place. So I think Fizz going to have to go. He's just going to have to go. I don't have nothing against David Fizdale. Fizdale, I like you as a player's coach. You could be a good assistant. Like, Fizz would be a master assistant. That's somebody you keep as an assistant. Head coach? No. The Grizzlies just had a lot of good players, I think. I think that's what it was with them. He just had good players, so it worked. So he got to be in a situation where it's a lot of good players. He can't be in a situation where he's the main, like, it's just not going to work. I'm sorry, it's not. Nothing against him. So I think what's about to happen is he's gone. And I read something Ian Begley wrote, like, oh, they about to make him be the scapegoat, Steve Mills and Scott Perry. No, I think all of them are gone. We get Masai Ujiri, maybe not Steve Mills because that's Dolan's mouthpiece, pause. But Scott Perry, even though Scott Perry don't got full autonomy over the team, him and Mills make everything together. So I think they're all going to be gone. And if we get Masai Ujiri, I don't know who's going to be our new head coach. I don't think Ujiri likes Mark Jackson because he didn't holler at him when it was time for a new coach in Toronto. They went and got Nick Nurse, whoever the fuck that was. I guess that was one of their assistants or something. I don't know, but I see change coming. It's on the forefront. It's on the forefront. Fizz is gone. And I've been calling for it. I feel bad because how can you not like Fizz? But it is what it is. It's time. We need a coach that's going to come in and be a difference maker for us. And that's going to put a real legit offense in place where we running legit sets and we not at LA Fitness. And we letting these young niggas play. Let Frank play, which we're going to talk about Frank in a second. Let Frank play. Let Knox start because Knox is playing good off the bench. Let RJ start. I don't know what's going on with Mitch. He got a concussion. We need to let these young cats play. I don't know what Dennis Smith. I feel like Dennis Smith is over with. I really do. I don't know why, but I just do. I'd rather have Frank than him. And I was so upset that we didn't draft Dennis Smith, and maybe I didn't know what I was talking about and Phil Jackson did. I don't know. I really don't know. But so I said we're going to go back to Masai Ujiri, right? Now it says NYK. All right, yeah. So look, we tried to get Ujiri is the guy. If you don't know, I'm sure everybody listening knows who he is. If you don't know, Masai Ujiri. Let me turn the light on over here. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the light on over here so you can see what's going on a little bit better. It's a little dark. There we go. You can see the shit in the background right there and all that. Okay. Masai Ujiri, if you don't know, is the man that fleeced us in a Melo trade. He was the Denver Nuggets GM, right? He made us trade Mozgov, Felton, Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, mad first round picks for Melo and Chauncey Billups. Now you see why James Dolan really wants this guy. He's a demon. You know how they say that some African, like some I don't know if he's Nigerian or what. They say Nigerians are scammers. I guarantee you he probably Nigerian or some shit like that. And he is scamming. He scammed us. Crazy. He scammed us crazy. There's no getting around that. He scammed us. He got us. He treated us like we were suckers. And so ever since, Phil wanted parts. I mean, not Phil, Dolan. So he said that we're willing to give him Phil Jackson money, this, that, and the third, for him to come and oversee things for the Knicks. How do I feel about L? What's good? They're about to fire the Knicks staff. I'm talking about it right now on the podcast. That's what Smooth just asked me. I'm about to say right now. I'm talking about it on the pod, right? I'm talking about it on the pod right now. Right now. He wants Ujiri. He wants Ujiri. All right, here we go. Sorry. So, this the thing. With Phil Jackson, when we signed him, I thought it was going to be, amazing, masterful, this, that, and the third. It wasn't. We all know what happened with that. We lived it on here. The day that he was going, I think we did an emergency pod, all that kind of shit. We know how I feel about that man already. If he wasn't coming trying to put that triangle bullshit in motion and not signing players because he didn't want them to play the triangle and all that and drafting, if that didn't happen, I could fuck with Phil, but it did. So you know what it is. And they said Dolan might have paid too much to have him come aboard, this, that, and the third, whatever. Ujiri will come and he will change everything in New York. This is our free agent star acquisition right here. This is the person who we need. This is who we need. We need Masai Ujiri to come, fleece some teams, draft the right players, make some moves. We need this to happen more than anything else. I got new glasses, y'all. They're not black. It's brown. It's turtles, whatever it's called. But I just need the sun to get to them a little bit, so it could bring the brown out. But Masai Ujiri, his track record, Denver was a playoff team, even when they traded, even without Melo, always. He's in Toronto. They win the championship. They had DeRozan and Lowry. He bought Lowry in. He drafted DeRozan, I guess. He drafted him. He knows what he's doing, and I respect him. You feel me? I respect Masai Ujiri. I didn't like him for what he did to us. I know he a snake, but I mean, business is business, and he did what he had to do. We got to get him in New York. We have to. Head coach, I don't know. Who can we have as our head coach? Do we want Mark? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll do an episode. Once Fizz is fired, we'll do a whole episode on who we want as our head coach. Who could possibly, because I remember last time, the Bucks head coach, Budenhauer, I wanted him. I ain't going to lie. I said Fizz might be cool, but I need that Budenhauer guy. And what do you know? We didn't get him. We got the wrong person. I wanted Mark Jackson too. I just want some structure. That's what our young cats need. RJ hasn't been playing good lately, but Frank Ntilikina has. Now, I should call Cousin Gary, a.k.a. #RussGang, and have him. See, he's still going to talk bad about Frank Ntilikina. My point guards can't be from Africa. My quarterbacks got to be from America. You know that's the type of shit that he on. You know that already. We know that already about him. So don't act like it's brand new. This is how Cousin Gary, aka hashtag Russ Gang, is, and y'all know this. But Ntilikina, we played the Mavericks. We played Porzingis. Frank Ntilikina, I don't know how you can say somebody strapping somebody. I didn't watch the game. Where were we at? Well, I missed the game. I was at I saw the end of it. I was at my cousin Rukaya game. She played for Saint so I forgot what school she played for, but we went to go see her play, and I missed some of it. I came at caught the end, and we represented the set. We beat them. Now Luka might have had like 30-something triple-double type shit, but let's go look at Frank's stats. And sometimes it's not all about the stats; it's about the impact in the game. I was watching him hit threes, punch people shit off the backboard. Like he just came and had real disrespectful energy. Let's go look at his numbers. Where you at, Frank Ntilikina? He had, versus Dallas, he had 14 points, 3 blocks, 4 steals, 4 assists. 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Then the other day, versus Cleveland, 4 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. I got him in fantasy. I'm not dropping this kid. No way. No way. He's going crazy right now. Because he's a stock monster. He gets stocks. RJ has been playing bad in 24 minutes because he got in foul trouble. He's going to bounce back. Don't worry. Don't worry about RJ. We might got something for Frank Ntilikina, y'all. He's never going to be all NBA offense or all NBA player, but he can make all NBA defense because he make a difference out there on that court. And if y'all like Marcus Smart, y'all like Tony Allen, y'all like players like that, how can you not like Frank Ntilikina? He really straps shit up. He causes chaos on defense. We might have got something. Kristaps Porzingis came. We fouled him out. We beat them. Fuck Porzingis still. Should Fizdale have fired him? Trey and them should have traded him. Yes. I'm never gonna go back on that. He rested one game. He's been playing. Ain't been on the minutes restriction. That's all cool. I still don't like him. Never have, never will. I didn't want us to draft him. We didn't get much back for him. Let's see what them first round picks, what we could do with him. It is what it is. It is what I'm not looking at that as a blunder. He wanted to go. So it's not like he came and he asked to be traded. We did not come to him like, yo, we trying to trade you. He came to us and said, oh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Why? I don't know. We ain't do nothing wrong to him. He was out raping. He was pillaging. He thought he was in Latvia. So look what happened. Now he gone. He a sucker. We not worried about him. We don't worry about suckers over here in New York. Suckers could go that way. And that's why we beat them. And we're going to beat them Thursday. And I might buy a ticket to that game just because. You feel what I'm saying? I might go. I might even go. I'm sorry, you got to pardon me. But we might got some. We really might have some. Now, let's talk about what's been going on in the NBA. There's been some things going on that we need to talk about. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about right now is D'Angelo Russell, who I have on my fantasy basketball team. And I thought he was a sucker because he missed like 3 games in a row because of his ankle. Bruh. What are the Warriors? Yo, Steph Curry getting hurt. I'm somehow segueing into fantasy. I'm sorry because I love fantasy and that's really all I think about every day, all day. I drafted Steph and I drafted D'Lo. Steph, this might have been a crazy handcuff, bro. He might have been I got Dalvin Cook in football and I got Madison just in case. Yo, this dude was giving me. He had 52 the other night. 52 non-rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 82 fantasy points. He had 30 the night before. Yo, he's averaging 25, 6 and 4. Man, the Warriors ain't shit, but D'Lo. Now, I don't know if the Warriors are going to get rid of him. I said I see like trade rumors he's going to get traded at the deadline. If he's available, New York Knicks, you give them whatever they want, and we get D'Angelo Russell, and then we shake shit up. We change the game. I'm telling y'all because I know. Y'all got to listen to me sometimes with stuff like this. We get D'Angelo Russell, oh my God. It's been guards is going crazy now. He had 50. Who else had 50? Somebody else had 50. Lillard had 60 on Bobby, and they lost, which is crazy. Basketball going crazy right now. Can we talk about fantasy basketball? Let's talk about it. Now, I'm 2-1. I'm 2-1 right now. I'm the waiver wire sensei. I drafted Steph Curry, yes, but he's hurt. It is what it is. But let's hear what the rest of my team is doing. Drew Holiday back. He been whipping ass since he came back. D'Angelo Russell going crazy. Andrew Wiggins. And he had 40. He's averaging 24, 4, and 3. He had 40 the other night. He's getting 30, 25. Every night he's whipping ass. I got Andrew Wiggins. And I was trying to trade these people to people. And they was like, nah, Wiggins ass. I don't want him. This, that, and the third. You look stupid now. I just picked up Kyle Anderson just because it's a streamer. This dude, Bruce Brown, if he's hurt, he's gone. Trust me. He's been playing good for the Pistons. Devin Booker. Monty Williams got the Suns looking like a real legit team now. Rubio came and shook shit up like I told y'all he was going to. I'm going to trade Devin Booker, though. I got him ready to go. Bam Adebayo, he's been doing decent for me. Can't complain. Justice Winslow had to go. I had to drop him. Concussions, this, that, and the third. I don't know he's gone. Bye-bye. RJ ain't been playing that good, but he ain't going nowhere. Sabonis came back from injuries. Bruh, he's been going fucking insane. He's averaging 20 and 13 right now. His past 3 games since he came back from injury, 13, 17, 7 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. 17, 14, 6 assists, 1 block. 21, 16, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Yo, I told y'all I was prepared for this draft. I wasn't fucking around. Steph Curry got hurt, my main dude, and I had injuries, and I should really be 3-0. I only lost because Winslow and Sabonis sat out, and Russell all sat out. I would have won that Sunday. I was winning. I was fine. I had niggas complaining about all my players. I was really like whipping ass, and I'm gonna it's not gonna stop. Miles Bridges, he been doing all right, but I can't drop him. There's no way I can drop him. No way. And so I'll drop him. He'll get picked right back up. Kelly Oubre doing decent for me. I need more stocks from you, Kelly Oubre. That's when you do damage, when you get steals and blocks. Come on, pick it back up. He's doing good, though. He's doing all right. Isaiah Thomas, he got one more game for me, and then he's gone. One more game to play like shit, and you're gone. I'm sorry. And Frank Ntilikina. I'm the waiver wire sensei. Y'all know that I'm the waiver wire sensei. I'm on the wire. If you want to be good, I told y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, when shit was looking left for me, right? When it was looking left last year when I was on a big losing streak and how I got back from the losing streak, I said, like, yo, I figured something out in the waivers. It's a system. It's a formula. This is how you get. And I came back and I won like 7. I won like 8 out of 9. And I only lost one game because of Kawhi. He sat out. I would have made the playoffs. The waivers, son. I play the waivers like I'm really the waiver wire sensei. And if y'all want, if I get enough people, I will have a class on how to be good at fantasy basketball and football. I will give y'all the rundown. I should start a podcast strictly for that. I want to start a whole bunch of different kind of podcasts. I really want to. And I might do it. I don't know. I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. But I really might do it. Because I got to get Cousin Gary, aka #RustGang, on the mic every week. How I'm going to do it, I don't know. But I have to figure out a way. And I will figure out a way, and I will do it. But basketball is looking lovely. Sitting at 2-1. Let's see. I play AJ this week, then Smooth, then Mir, then Zeus. I'm not worried, man. I'm not worried. I'm prepared. I think my team is prepared for war, but we'll see this week. Football. Yo, it's time for the discussion. It needs to be had. Is there anything else in basketball that we missed? Anything big? Draymond Green coming back this week. Who cares? LeBron, another triple-double. The Lakers are like 8-1. They lost to the Raptors. The Lakers doing good. LeBron kicking ass. The West is wide open. I don't know who's going to win the West. I really don't. The Clippers, it's going to be Clippers, Lakers probably in the West Conference Championship, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I think that's it for basketball. Yo, college basketball is back. Everybody, let's take a minute and we got to talk about this. It's something we got to talk about. Cassius Winston I've talked about him on the podcast before, from Michigan State. His brother committed suicide. He jumped in front of a train. And Cassius still played, had a good game. I don't know how he played, but we need to talk. First, we're going to have a moment of silence for Cassius Winston, brother. It's sad that had to happen. My heart goes out to Cassius and all of their family. Like, it's sad. We need to talk about this, and I'm always going to talk about this. If any of y'all feel like yo, this shit is you feel like you're at your wits end, and you feel like yo, it can't get no worse than this. Always remember somebody got it way worse. Always remember that, 1 and 2. Yo, talk to somebody. It's never that bad. Talk to anybody, somebody. If anybody need to talk to me, if you feel like, yo, I just can't do shit right now, because I don't never want that for nobody. I know how it feel to be at the bottom, to feel like you're at the bottom, and it's sad as hell that like people feel that way, and it's you stuck. You can't. I've been depressed before. It was over. Work was the main thing. I was 19, 20, and my mom was on my ass about work. I wanted to hoop. I was supposed to be at Morgan State. Everything, I felt like my life was just, I was angry. I was very angry. Had no money. I had a girlfriend, and I wanted to do stuff for her and with her. She used to buy me shit, and I couldn't do nothing back for her. And I really wanted to find a job, and I couldn't find one. And my mom was telling me I wasn't trying to find a job. Life was just rough for me, it felt like, at that time. And I was in a state of depression. I know I was. I wasn't clinically diagnosed, but I know I was depressed. I was down, like way, way down. Only thing in life that made me feel good was playing basketball. That was it. Everything else, I was in a rut. Only thing I could do was go to sleep. And when you go to sleep, you feel good. Everything go away. When you first wake up, you feel normal. And that normal feel like bliss, because you feel like everything normal. And then, bam, it all come crashing down on you. And your anxiety and depression just come back heavy. You got to get that shit off your chest. You got to talk to somebody. You got to get it out. You have to. You cannot let everybody not as strong. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get that shit off of your body. You have to. You have to. Don't think you soft. Don't think you a sucker. Find somebody. If you want to talk to me, I don't care. I don't ever want nobody to feel like it got to come down to that, and that's what they end up doing. You feel me? Never. So, please, I'm telling y'all, we got to be aware. If your friend, imagine your friend kill himself or herself. Imagine that. Can you imagine that? And you like, damn, what could I have done? Could I have asked them if they was alright? Could I have let them be known, like, yo, you got an ear right here ready to listen? You feel what I'm saying? That's very important. It's very important. I'm telling y'all, it's very important. Don't wait until it's too late. You understand what I'm saying? Or don't live with regret after somebody else's. Be an open ear to your friends, your family, and listen. Don't judge, just listen. I'm telling you, it's important to have somebody to get your shit off. I'm telling you, it's very important. Very, very important. I'm sorry for Cassius Winston. I feel sorry for him. I don't know how he went out there and played. That's his own brother. That's insane. But let's transition. Another thing that happened in college basketball, Wiseman, this dude James Wiseman, I think he was the number one recruit. He was ranked number 1. Over Precious Achunwa or something like that. But Memphis, this dude, Penny Hardaway, they look at him as a booster even though he a head coach. How can he be a booster and a head coach? But he brought Wiseman family to Memphis. And so they say he's ineligible. College is fucked up. College basketball is done. It's time to get rid of it. Players, stop going to college. Just go. The NBA got to say, you know what? We're going to have the G League just be like, the G League going to be where the high school players come play at. We come draft them and put them in there. Because the NCAA is out of his mind. You can't transfer. They not letting the Jelly Fam dude play. I think he transferred to Alabama. And they ruled them ineligible. They're not letting them play. Basketball is crazy, the NCAA. They can't get nothing right. They can't get right. They don't want to get right, it seems like. It's time for players to be like, we not messing with NCAA no more. We leaving them alone. Huh? He said, what's up? We out. Where? I'm trying to hoop today. We hooping today? I gotta ask. We hooping today? You gotta ask. That and let's hoop. Bet. He said he off. But they got it all fucked up. That's what's really going on. They got it all messed up, the NCAA. Time for players to just go straight to the league. And that's really nothing to really, it's no deep dive or nothing. Like, it's time for the players to just go straight to the league. NBA, come fix it, because NCAA is all wrong. All wrong. NFL now. I think that's everything. NFL. You got this guy number 8. Excuse me. This guy number 8 in Baltimore Murderland, who I was so smart to draft. What round did I draft Lamar Jackson in? He was my 96 pick. He's the number 3 quarterback. And every week, this kid, it's like having another running back on the team, bro. Every week, this dude is whipping somebody's ass. Every week. Lamar Jackson is a monster. A monster. Saquon is a sucker. We got to ask this question. Now, it's still just the beginning. So we got to be cool with this. I'm just throwing it out there. It's still just the beginning. Right now, the answer is no. But I'm throwing it out there. Bear with me. Is Lamar Jackson better than Michael Vick? Will he have a better career than Michael Vick? Before you get angry with me, let's really think about it. Not yet. Remember, I said not yet. Michael Vick could not stay healthy. Every season he would get hurt. He would have crazy seasons. He would do damage. He will always get hurt, though. Every time he would get hurt. Lamar Jackson, knock on wood. I shouldn't even talk about this because I got him as my quarterback in fantasy. So I'm not going to bring up getting hurt with Lamar Jackson. Next phase. Dynamic, running around. Mike Vick, I think the offense wasn't designed behind him running around. He just ran around because he had an arm. He could let that shit fly. Lamar Jackson offense designed around him being able to run, being able to throw deep. Like, it's built for him. Like how Vick was with Chip Kelly. Was Vick with Chip Kelly? No, right? I'm trying to remember if he was with him. I'm not sure. But that's rah-rah. 24-hour fitness. I'm in the shop. I'm still working. I'll close early, though. I'm definitely trying to hoop. I ain't hoop in a minute. But I don't remember if Mike Vick played with Chip Kelly or not. I really don't. But either way, it's just we got to start asking the question. We got to. What if Lamar bring them to the Super Bowl this year? Like, they legit could get to the bowl at least. And that's saying something. Mike Vick got to the NFC Championship once. And then that's when the Eagles beat him. And Brian Dawkins hit him up. Pow. I don't know, man. Did he get to the NFC Championship with the Eagles? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I don't know. We need to ask this question. Lamar Jackson is incredible. Did you see the long play? You know what? Let's watch it. Let's watch the long play. Let's watch it. How do I do it? How do I set this shit up on YouTube? I gotta go to. You know what? I'm sorry. We're not gonna watch the long play because it's gonna be too much shit for me to go to it. It's gonna be way too much, and I gotta do that while I'm not. Like, it's too much dead time to fill up, and I'm not trying to do that. But let's talk about what's going on in fantasy football. 7-2 right now, sitting pretty. I'm on top of the league, man. It's me and Corb. Now I'm beating Boobeen right now. Boobeen is it was 6-3. I'm 7-2. This was a big matchup. He got Russell Wilson, the 49ers defense, and the kicker from the Seahawks. So if Russell Wilson and the kicker from the Seahawks do well, the Niners defense ain't gonna give him shit. And I got Tyler Lockett playing. It's 110.4 to 67.8. I feel like I'm safe, but I'm not going to jinx it. We'll see. David Johnson gave him a 0. That's no good. David Johnson give you the 0. I got to fix the job. Word, I'll drive. Word, I'll drive. Word, I'll drive. But what was I saying? Okay, yeah. I got Lockett playing. I feel like I should be safe. Now, let's look at what's going on. I needed Corb to lose. He's beating Rashad 152 to 147.7. Rashad was winning, but Prescott and Cooper went crazy. And then now he got Tevin Coleman playing. So it's over. Rashad not going to win. It's over. So this nigga Corb keep winning. Let me look at his schedule, see who he play next. Because I need to secure the number 1 pick again. That's what I need to secure. I feel like I'm safe. There's nobody on my ass except for Corb. Pause. And so a lot of 5-4s. Everybody else 5-4, but being 6-3. If I beat him, he gonna be 6-4. And then I'm 7. I'm gonna be 8-2. And Corb gonna be 8-2. So right now it's looking like a top 2 pick is there for me. I gotta beat Shad next, then Tim, and then Zeus. I'm not afraid though. When I mean every day I fight. I put this roster together for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking around when I put this roster together. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me see who Corb is playing. Who Corb is playing next week. Oh shit, he got Temp, Zeus, and then Teray. I don't know. He might be able to beat all of them. But let's go through my lineup. Lamar Jackson, good money. Next year, do not tell me to draft Saquon Barkley. He is a sucker, bro. He hasn't been doing nothing. He sucks, bro. He's not number 1. Well, I should have drafted McCaffrey like I was going to. I was going to draft McCaffrey, and I didn't do it, and I'm a dummy for that. I really am a dummy. Dalvin Cook is the best running back in fantasy right now. It's him or McCaffrey. Dalvin Cook never let me down every week. I fuck with you, Dalvin Cook. You a monster. And the Vikings are good. They beat the Cowboys. Keenan Allen finally gave me something. 8 for 68. He started off so crazy. Next year, I'm not drafting you, Keenan Allen. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. You're not even going to be on my radar. Tyler Lockett, I got him playing. He's a monster. He hasn't let me down yet. He only had 1 game under 10. And he had 9.1 that game. He's a beast. Tyler Lockett is crazy. He's very crazy. Wild and crazy. I fuck with you, Tyler Lockett. Darren Waller, the baller, he let me down this week. He only had 7, but it is what it is. He held it down for me plenty weeks, so I can't be mad at that. I'll take 7 from the tight end. Montgomery, nothing. Panthers defense 1, and I should have played the Dolphins defense because I knew he was going to beat the Colts. I knew he was going to beat them. Ask Cousin Gary, a.k.a. #RussGang. I called it. I said, yo, we going to beat them. Watch. He said, yo, I'm going to bet all my money. And speaking about betting, we'll talk about that in a second because my tickets has not been hitting. I hit a couple times, but Tyrell Williams ain't do shit. He on the bench. Sonny Michel, can't play him. Vikings defense would have gave 0. I got both of the Jets receivers. I got Crowder and I got Demaryius Thomas. They both did good. Maybe I'll flex one of them next week. I don't know. But it's looking good for football. It's looking good. And the Dolphins, we win again. Are we going to get Tua? Now we got 2 wins. Y'all thought we was going to lose every game. The Bengals suck. I'll talk about the teams that suck. Give us some respect. Flores know what he doing. He getting shit shaking. We just need a quarterback in there. I'm excited for the future. I don't know about y'all, but I am. I love my Dolphins. I didn't expect us to be I didn't know he was gonna be this bad, but it is what it is. Minka Fitzpatrick, don't tell me about what he doing. He couldn't buy in with our system. He going crazy now. He ain't buy in with us. We didn't want you to just play safety. We tried to put you in. We tried to move you around. We thought you was better than that. You a sucker. We should have drafted Derwin James because he could do everything. And we got the Steelers pick. They winning now, so the pick ain't gonna be worth top 5, top 10. But it is what it is. I don't care. What quarterback we gonna get? We gonna get Hurts? I'll take Hurts. Are we gonna get Tua? Probably not. Are we gonna get Burrows? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. Are the Bengals going to draft a quarterback? Or do they love Andy Dalton? They probably don't love him no more. I don't know. I don't want to. I didn't want him anyway. So I want Lawrence next year. But he hasn't even been playing crazy. So I don't know what's about to happen with us. I really don't know. I'm sorry. Who cares? What else? Anything else in sports to talk about? I feel like we got everything covered. Sorry I missed last week. Back to regularly scheduled programming now. But we got to talk about this. No game. I'm not in no leagues right now, so nothing to talk about there. Jason Burke tweeted a week. We've been missing out on the Jason Burke tweeted a week, and he's been giving some diamonds. I've been forgetting about it. Yo, and R.I.P. Charles Rogers. I just call him Carlos Rogers. I don't know why. But he died. He's only 38 and he died. That sucks. R.I.P. Let's look up Jason Burke, yo. Jason Burke been having some diamonds. He says, we gonna just give a couple because we missed a couple. Tonight is the Nelly concert in Rancho Mirage at the Agua Caliente Casino Resort, which is about 2 miles from where I live. If you are attending it, let me know so I can meet you there to say hi. That's my guy right here. Jason Burke, here we go. Our girl just blocked me in social media, and I think that brings the total to 31. At least I know why she did it, but she still overreacted, and she must not have liked me that much in the first place. At least she did it because she wanted to and not because of pressure from friends. Son, Jason Burke is a movie, son. He really is a movie, son. I love Jason Burke. You gotta follow him, bro. He's hilarious. And he be saying the craziest shit on Twitter, bro. He's hilarious. I'll fuck with him though. Jason Burke for mayor. If you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. Episode 119 of the Left Hand Layers podcast. The Willis Reed episode. What else do I got to say? Make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. It don't cost you a thing. It's free. It helps out the podcast. If you like the podcast, a lot of people tell me you like the podcast, this, that, and the third. Well, make sure you rate and review it so that we can get this shit moved up and we can start getting paid for this. And I'll make an episode every day, you heard? Every day we'll have an episode. We won't even be fucking around. I'm dead ass. We just got to get it bumped up a little bit more, you feel me? So if you're watching on the YouTube, subscribe and like the video and all that kind of good shit. And that shit, we out of here. Episode 119. Till next week. Eyes open. I know I look like Conway the Machine. I just came from the dentist. I told you that. But I'm going to hoop later. I'm hooping. And I'm hungry. I need to eat. But I can't eat because my shit is numb. I don't want to bite my motherfucking lip off. So we out of here.